Hi, I'm Sheila-Rea York, Dorothy May's eldest daughter. I'm a family caregiver. I'm a caregiver consultant and founder of Caregiver Option. This is number 1 in a series of 28 affirmations for caregivers. An affirmation is a phrase that we might hold in mind to give us emotional support and encouragement. And I certainly want that for you, fellow caregivers. An affirmation might aid us in remaining mindful as we go throughout our tasks. One way I suggest working with these affirmations is to watch the video. Then you might want to tailor the affirmation to personalize it. Then take some time to reflect on its meaning and internalize it for you. You might want to write it down and put it somewhere where you see it as you go throughout your day. Then filter the happenings of your day through that affirmation. You may be surprised how much that helps. It helps to ground and just to help make things better throughout the day, make our perspective better. An affirmation should be personal. No one can tell you what to believe. These are just some affirmations that follow that have been helpful for me. You ready? We're going to start with number 1. And I brought a visual effect. This is a rock. I brought this for its solidness, its firmness. And on this rock, I set my intention. So the affirmation is, on this rock, I set my intention. Intention is a state of mind reflecting commitment. Another way of saying that is, what is my why for being a caregiver? What is my why? Philosopher Nietzsche said that he who has a why to live for can bear with most anyhow. That can be very supportive to a caregiver going through the day-to-day events, sleepless nights, difficult days. So the affirmation is, on this rock, I set my intention. I do recall the very moment that my intention for being a caregiver was firmly set. Oh, I'd been doing, the caregiver role to an extent. But on the day that I was at a hospital with my mother, and I walked out to the hallway to have a consultation with the doctor, and the doctor let me know that my family's life had changed. Things were going to be different. My mother could no longer live on her own. And as I adjusted to that, I walked back into the room. I remember precisely as I went through the door, I stopped to pray. Prayer by any name, whatever you call it. In the caregiving life, one would do well to become intimately familiar with prayer. So I prayed, and my prayer was, I prayed for the opportunity to care for my mother and to help her have happiness in that stage of her life. In that moment, my firm intention, my unshakable commitment was set. I set my intention. So I invite you to affirmation number 1. On this rock, I set my intention. Enjoy.